Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the big show. How are we all doing, guys? Hope we're all doing well. Big shout out. And they've just changed to 05s. Can you believe it? Timing.
What are the odds? That's mental. Not much of a breeze here today at Manchester, so it's an interesting one.
Yes.
We were just saying that we'd love it to be on 05s.
Honestly, ladies and gents, I don't know if you can see, we just quickly just show you in the little studio at Mrs. Airliners Live here. It's so bright, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm like clicking, I'm holding. We can't see, but we can see the planes, so we're all good.
Aircraft came in a little earlier on and is taxiing back out now for its departure to Madrid in Spain.
We have Brown Bill up on the tower there. He is in his position, looking fresh, Mr. B.
Hello, how's it going?
Welcome everyone, hope we're doing well. Thomas Weir, welcome David Clinton, very good morning to you. Mr. Maddie Boy Smith in the chat, let's give it a test. There he is, Matty Boy, looking fresh.
Yes, we're here at Manchester Airport today. On your Sunday, bringing you the super big show. We've made some changes since last week. Of course, last week was just the warm-up, as you all know. And this week we're going full send it with the proper full show. Hope it's going through nice and clean. I hope you can hear us nice and clear as well.
Yep.
The corrugated roof that I'm standing on, by the way, is it kind of like indents in the middle. That's why you can hear like a banging sound.
Yeah, man. So
People always think I'm dropping something on the floor.
nothing is helping. I'm putting sunglasses on, that doesn't work. Putting the cap on, that doesn't work.
Yeah. You might have to like bury your head into a jacket. There's a bit of a breeze. It's a bit of a crosswind, really.
I can't. Hold on, Joe.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to Airliners Live. We're here at Manchester Airport. Now, guys, they've just switched. Like, literally, this is the first movement they're going to have of the day on 05 left. They have literally just switched just before we went live. So, you guys are going to get some nice close-up action today. Live.
Leslie White, welcome. And Lee Davis, there he is in the chat. Hope you're doing well, guys. Nice to see you.
I'm just having a look on the old radar. There is an aircraft coming in from Dubrovnik, actually, from Croatia. Phenom is on the way in, so that'll be touching down probably before maybe the Iberia gets out. It is at 1,800 feet, so it's not far at all. We've also got a Jet 275 pinging up on the ground, due for Tenerife. Wow, that's exciting.
I'm slightly confused with the titles.
Oh yeah.
But we'll wait. It's all right.
Okay. Bit of spray on the runway there. Lovely rotation there from the Iberia. Off to Spain.
That's what we like to see here at the runway. This spark enthusiasm, and you've just arrived. Congratulations.
Okay, so let's make a quick adjustment slightly, because we've just switched runways. So
is the audio much louder now?
No, it's not as loud as it should be.
All right.
Oh, this is really bad. I can't see a thing.
Nice. Like I said, Iberia off to Spain. Quite a few movements today. Yesterday was the busiest day that we've had here at Manchester Airport in terms of movements, so hopefully more of the same. I've not actually confirmed this, but I think the Singapore is in today as well, 350. So we'll actually catch that today.
Nice.
The bouncy castle to our right is
an executive jet. It's an Emirates Phenom 300, and it's just flown in from Dubrovnik.
There he is. We've got Brownbill looking fresh up on there. Just, yeah, I'm slightly preoccupied just with being able to see what's going on, guys. So you're going to have to bear with me a second. We've got so much reflection on the screens that I can't actually operate the show at the minute. Hold on. That kind of helps. That might work.
Lovely smooth touchdown there from the Phenom. Obviously from Dubrovnik, a country, city in Croatia. And one that is on the UK's travel green list at the moment. We have the beautiful luxury. Oh, how grateful we are to be able to travel to such a place. And return without too many issues. It was a very buttery landing though, wasn't it? Jeez. The heat has definitely been turned up today though. I was tempted to put the hoodie on before I went live.
I have done, and I'm regretting it. It was cold about 10 minutes ago. What's going on here?
It was very chilly. Completely changed. I feel myself sweating now, all of a sudden. Nice simple bizjet livery on that aircraft.
Taxiing out, we have a Jet2 Holidays Boeing 757-200.
Oh yeah, we've got a 7.5 coming out next.
Here we go, ladies and gents. 7.5 on the way out.
Jet2 have two different liveries. This one we see is the Jet2 Holidays, which is really advertising their holiday packages. We also have the standard airline livery, as you might call it, and hopefully we'll see one of those a little bit later on today. But that livery is silver and red. So this is the Jet2 Holidays livery from 757-200 on its way out to depart to Tenerife.
There's going to be a cracking sound here. Make sure I record this one.
Yeah, definitely.
There she is. Forward button has been pressed. Them lucky sods, eh? On board a Jet2 757 off to Tenerife. Some nice places to be in the world, isn't there?
Imagine if you're flying to Tenerife, you're expecting like a 737, and they went, "Look, guys, we're gonna put you on the, we're gonna put you on a 7.5.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself."
Could you think of a better combination, eh? So one of the chat saying is a Logan ATR. Is that pinging on the ground, is it?
Oh, very nice.
Looking on my radar app, I can see... Wow, there's a few aircraft pinging, actually. I'm just getting confused between... There's a Ryanair taxiing out as well, off to Palma de Mallorca. And then the Phenom that's come in as well. So that Jet2 7.5 is just taxiing to the start of 05 left, where hopefully they stay on this runway for a little while and let us enjoy the noises.
Let's say a few hellos in the chat, ladies and gents. So big shout out to Lee Davis, regular. Ryan Ellis, welcome to you. Mark Green, nice to see you in the chat as well.
Is over 33 years old. It's just line number 165, 166.
Well, we can hear it lining up. We can hear something on the taxi out. Anyway, we got that microphone in a brand new position, and I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, because we're hearing things that we normally wouldn't hear straight away.
Yeah, can you guys? How does the aircraft sound for you guys?
I think you may need to give me a touch again on the camera.
Okay.
Because I'm a bit low, but not anything crazy.
Okay,
I'm currently boosting by 12 decibels, and I'm still not at a nice gain.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop down to 6, and if you can just boost me a bit, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Give me a moment as I find the right thing. There it is.
Obviously, nothing too crazy because we've got nothing to test it with. But Jet 2's rolling.
We've actually booked a holiday to Tenerife since the restrictions were lifted, and we'll get an idea very shortly when we see just where it actually lifts off the ground.
Here she is.
Reasonably full, I guess.
Beautiful.
And now it is the first overlay in partnership with planefinder.net, ladies and gentlemen, bringing in live aircraft information into Airliners Live.
Wow.
We can see Golf Lima Sierra Alpha Echo is the aircraft that's just departed today. And it is on its way to Tenerife, ladies and gents. A huge shout out to planefinder.net for their support in bringing you that data. And a huge, massive shout out, ladies and gentlemen, to our in-house developer, Mr. Zach, who has made all of that happen, all of it come together. A big shout out to you, mate. I told you we'd have it working this week. We did not go home without that working, ladies and gents. So a massive shout out to Mr. Zach for getting that working for us, ladies and gents. But here we are, Mr. Brownbill up on the top, myself in here as well. Just as I can see, ladies and gents, we had a brand new member come through, and that is, stand by, Maxime. A big massive welcome to business class to you as well. Thank you very much, Maxime.
I'm going to real quick listen back to that to see how it sounded.
Yeah, we need to make a few adjustments. But we got Mrs. Airliners Live just off shot there in the background. I have to lean in, say hello. There she is. And we're tweaking. We're making some adjustments, making a few things work. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, ladies and gents. A huge setup on the big show. We've made a ton of improvements. Absolutely loads of things going on. We've got loads of inputs, loads of sound devices as well. Things like overlays like that, where if you forget to hide them, they just stay on the screen. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but it will make the show 10 out of 10 when I can get my head around it all, ladies and gents. And
who was Louis Pallon? Well, he's got a connection.
We're rocking and rolling. 05s as well, which is 10 out of 10. Really, really happy for that.
So one thing I would say is maybe turn that mic up quite a bit, like the one at the fence one.
I'm literally at maximum, so I either boost it in post gain or you give me some more.
Yeah, can you boost it in post? Like as it was going past, I could still hear you clicking the mouse, type deal. Like, I'd say about almost double the volume it needs to be.
Okay.
And I'll get back to the story when the Rhino is taxi past.
To let you know, this Rhino, it's one of very many we'll see today, so 737-800, now it's on its way out to Palma.
Anything you can do about your mic as well. Just picking up this. It wasn't this bad last week.
Maybe just turn me down a little bit.
I can do, but
Right, one moment, let me just
it's
see.
a shame.
So we've got two Foxway Park with the road nearby, called Paul Road, which is in his honour. And in 1976, a blue plaque was placed on one of the houses to keep his memory alive. And he was also a special guest in 1962 when he flew in on an French Caravelle to attend the opening of the new...
Stand by, chat. Just got to take my my hoodie off. It's well too hot. Stand by.
Flight time from Heathrow is more than half an hour. So considering it's quicker than
T-shirt is off. We do have, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, not the T-shirt. The hoodie's off. New red merchandise available at airlinerslive.com. Brand new cherry red T-shirt in the retro, ladies and gents. It is going to be the last colour we do on these retros, so just bear that in mind. TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out as well from Montego Bay. It's all popping off, ladies and gents. That'll be the new mic near the fence. Yeah, it is. So I need to. It's quite difficult because it's going straight to broadcast. It's not coming through me, and I'd like to be able to monitor it ideally.
Ryanair 73, just arriving there. One of the things I love about 05 left is you get the touchdown shot right ahead of us.
What have you just done? If you might, because it seems to have made it a lot better.
Which one?
Your vocal mic.
Oh, well, I had it up on my head for like a moment then as I monitored the audio.
No, weird. It sounds better.
Alright, I've got it quite close now.
Cool.
Right, I think it's the TUI Dreamliner that's actually out next, so we're
Awesome.
Getting spoiled here, Jesus.
We are.
Another big bird. Also got an aircraft lining up on the runway as well. Let's have a look. Let's wait for this. There's a Ryanair from earlier. Yes, what a shot.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Sounding better. Quick yay or nay, ladies and gents, in the chat if you can. Are we good? I think audio's good, right?
Yep. Let us know how the aircraft sound.
Yeah.
And how we sound as well. Me and Marta both the same level. Change the metering on that.
We do have a KLM pinging as well, which will be on its way to Amsterdam. Flight 1074. Yes, better. Excellent. Thank you, guys. 431 and only 60. Laurie knows what it's all about.
Yep.
Laurie knows.
ATR on the arrival. Bounce there.
All good, crystal clear. That's exactly what we like to hear.
Nice one.
Ryan, thanks for clicking like. Don't forget, ladies and gents, smash that like button. It really does help the channel out. I think with the main thing, ladies and gents, when you click like on the video, what it does is it basically tells YouTube that we're pushing out good content, and it then starts going, well, if all of these people are clicking like, we're going to start sharing it to more people. So it's really, really helpful. Just clicking like, it's completely free of charge, ladies and gents. Just give it a little click and subscribe, obviously, if you're new to the channel. That'll help us out as well. Yeah. But yes, it's all about that algorithm, ladies and gents. Are we back now? We are. Yeah, I think what happened, that kind of must have coincided with when we lost the other audio as well, because the master volume took itself down to 0. I might need to work out what's caused that. But here we are, KLM on the taxi arc.
Yeah, it sounds like it's working. Beautiful aircraft, KLM 73. A beautiful sky blue colour. Yo.
Oh, the Turkish is on the way out.
Yes, special livery as well. We've seen it coming in. We've got a photo of it.
Just watch out with that thing up there, because it's so loud when you bang that thing.
I know, it's impossible to avoid.
I don't know, it's some metal work up there that when you move it, it just bangs.
Yeah, what it is like the floor panel is probably bigger than it should be, so it's like kind of convex or concave.
Right, session down.
Nice. Nice touchdown there from the Ryanair. Oh,
you see it hit the puddle there?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really good.
Splash. Like a log flume.
So we saw this Turkish arrive earlier on, guys.
Yes.
And yeah, it's got a bit of a special livery on the side of it, so I may need to disappear for a picture of that one as well.
Yeah, we swore we'd be live to catch this departing, because we love a 330 departure. I think the 330 has an amazing sound on it.
Yeah, VB, we'll keep an eye on it, mate. Just discussing that BizJet that's in front, just at bottom of shot there, Brown, but maybe zoom out a bit. If anyone knows any information on this aircraft, guys, let us know. It's been there all morning. It's not coming, so we'll see. But I don't think it's. I mean, it doesn't look like it's anywhere near close to going out, does it? So.
No, you can see the covers on the engines there to preserve the engines. It might have been here before and it's just been towed out.
Yeah.
Just to make space for something else.
Few people giving Mrs. Airliners Live a big hello. So here she is. Give yourself a wave on camera. There she is. There she is. Keeping an eye on the chat, moderating in the background.
Doing a great job.
Keeping an eye on things. We've got Matt Smith, I think, in the chat as well.
Amazing. Best behaviour, everybody. I believe the voting would have ended by now, you know.
It has, yes. That's a very good reminder. KLM on the roll, and then we'll discuss that.
Nice.
To Scotland, saying Matt in the chat.
Nice.
So maybe it's. I think we mentioned that on the commentary a few minutes ago as well.
Yeah, I think we did. We're off to Amsterdam, the KLM, just as Ryanair taxis in. One that arrived a few moments ago. Welcome back to sunny old Manchester, of course.
And ladies and gents, at 13,000 feet currently, we have the Emirates 777, currently passing through 13,500 feet.
Flashing in. The extra bits on the side of the aircraft. 300th aircraft. That's actually, that particular aircraft is the Turkish Airlines was at the time it was delivered. Turkish Airlines 300th aircraft. Turkish Airlines are one of the largest fleets in the world now. In Istanbul as a full. So they fly into Istanbul, they fly back out again if you like. So you can fly through Istanbul to a considerable number of destinations. A little bit like Emirates Dubai as well. Before the Turkish takes off, we've got our next arrival, which is Lufthansa's flight 2500 from Munich. And this position is CRJ 900. These aircraft have a little bit of taken over the game from the Bombardier that has been sold to Mitsubishi. You can call it a Canadair CRJ, you can call it a Bombardier CRJ, you can call it a Mitsubishi CRJ, really up to you.
The vortices.
Oh wow, look at that. Look at that over the trail. Are you recording still?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Full zoom.
Friday the 6th of August. Following that, on Sunday the 8th of August, holding a major charity event here. Icons of the road. Over 100 classic cars of all shapes, sizes.
Do you see when it was taking off, it just hit that puddle as well?
Yeah.
And it just went straight through it, spray everywhere. It looked 10 out of 10, that was so good. I'm going to quickly check my pictures as well, but the Emirates is 10 minutes out, says Leslie. Thank you very much, Leslie.
Oh yeah, audio's good now.
Yeah.
But why is it so busy
Okay,
around here
I'm going to quickly nip to the loo before this Emirates comes, so I'll leave it with you, yeah?
Yeah, should be good. I'm just hoping this rain doesn't get any heavier because my umbrella's in the car.
Right, worst case scenario, chuck your keys down and Jenny can go and grab it.
I think we're okay though. It looks like the wind's blowing the other way.
Let me know anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be quick as I can.
Look at this, it's like raining, but like it's blue skies above me. So, interesting one, eh? How's everyone doing today? I do have a question for everybody in the chat, and I'm going to ask this to Martin when he gets back, because I do like having a topic of conversation for the show. And it was something I was talking about yesterday, and I reckon everybody has their own unique story. It's completely unrelated to aviation, although maybe an airport's probably one of the best places to pick up this conversation starter. And I've seen a fair few of the sort in airports. Just as the Emirates 777 is on the base leg of the approach now, so we'll definitely catch that arriving. I'll record it, 4K, all that good stuff. You'll see it live here on Airliners Live. We've also got British Airways flying over as well. An A320 from Newcastle to London Heathrow. But the Emirates 777 didn't catch us last weekend because we went live on a Saturday instead of the Sunday. I completely forgot that Emirates don't fly on Saturdays here in Manchester these days. They used to fly every day. I love watching this. 60 seconds after they take off, I see them over my house. No way, Glenn. That's amazing. So the topic is, right, guys, who is? It's important I ask this to Martin because Martin works in events. I'd love to know, who is the most famous person? I know Loopy's in the chat as well, so I think he's gonna defeat us all here. The most famous person that you've met. Go for it. Let us know in the chat. Is any completely crazy things out there? And also tell us how you met them as well. Did you see them in a shop, in an airport? It's quite a common one. Did you actually get to speak to them? Were they a customer in your shop? Let us know. Now, me personally, I don't really have anything special to say about this because I probably never met anyone famous, to be honest. Like Martin's probably the most famous person I've met. Apart from one person, which I'll tell soon.
Okie dokie, right.
We'll probably catch this Emirates going back out as well in about an hour and a half. So that's going to be an awesome sound for the stream. Mike Tyson. That wasn't what I expected you to say, Loopy. He was backstage at Wembley. That's amazing. Martin, I've got the same question for you. I was asking in the chat, and I'm sure you'd have an interesting answer to this.
Mm.
Who would you regard as the most famous person that you've met? I know you work in events, so you probably met like a fair few.
Most famous people. Yeah, I've met quite a few. Not that that sounded like that sounded super flexy, didn't it? I didn't mean it like that.
Who should I pick off my list?
Who should I pick off my list of names? I'd probably say Peter Kay, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
I had a chat with Peter Kay because he was doing
No
a
way.
series of events at the theatre I was working at.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And
no way.
one time he arrived and I had to take him upstairs to his dressing room area because the manager was off doing something else. So I started carrying him upstairs. I started taking him upstairs.
That's quite a job, that is.
And I said, "Oh, it's great to meet you, mate. My dad's got all your DVDs."
Yeah.
And he turned around and went, "Oh right, robbed my house, has he?" And that was it. I just didn't say anything else. That was all. I was just silent for the rest of the time, just walking him up to his room.
That's great. You can't top that, can you?
No.
You can't try and beat his bat.
But yeah, no, he's funny. He did a series of like trial events with us, so it was great. Seen him like 5 or 6 times in a row, just doing the same thing, but every night was different. It was quality. It was really good.
That's amazing. Hey, here she is.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that. Side on. Touchdown of the Emirates. 777. We are still waiting on the 777X to make its way into the wider world.
That'll be the day, won't it? That'll be a big stream.
That would be a massive stream, yeah, biggest stream of the decade probably.
And unfortunately, I think Premier's going to block the stand so you can't see the wings go up and down.
See, it depends when they're going to do it, doesn't it? Like, is it going to be like as the engine's starting up, or is it going to be like...
no, they're going to come out once it's been pushed back. Because the reason the wingtips go up is because they're wider than the stand that it's on currently.
Is it just the stand that's the issue, or is it the
actual... It's a stand and a taxiway issue, isn't it?
Ah, okay. I'll have to try.
So it's probably something they're going to do either as it's pushed back if Manchester's wide enough for it, or when it gets down towards the runway.
Because that iconic image that we're expecting, which probably won't happen, is runway 2. You know, like taxiing onto runway 2, and then the wings fold down. You never know. So why is it they have the extended wings? So what why not just have shorter wings?
It's like efficiency, isn't it?
Yeah.
More lift, efficiency as well.
Yeah. There you go, this is the shot. Used a lot of runway. Taxiing all the way back.
Normally this point we'll be telling you about the contour tours that you're able to go on along the runway this part. Unfortunately, today's tours are all fully booked. There are no contour tours left available. If you have an 85-year-old, there is still one of the Flight Academy tours left at half past 12, you think? Half past 12, and that takes you into the one PC10. It's £10 for one shower and one.
You know that graphics card thing, Bramber?
Yeah.
David's DM me just saying, looked like there was a bitrate issue on panning shots. So it's obviously got to be not rendering it correctly.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I can fix it without.
Yeah.
Not as smooth as usual.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that would come back and bite us on the bum at some point today.
Stephen Skidikia, I can't pronounce that name, I'm sorry.
Skidikia.
Met Johnny Cash on 2 occasions at Manchester Apollo Theatre. Wow.
Nice.
He's one of my icons. Never met him. What a flex that is. Emirates triple just taxiing in there. Huge Emirates 777-300 ER.
Let's look at how much you got to zoom out to get the aircraft in the shot.
They are very long, aren't they, the triples?
Yeah.
If you're trying to get it all in shot when it's up close, you got no chance. I think I have to zoom this camera right out to its max.
I spoke to the Queen, says Scott.
What? No way.
You
Ian
boys on the
Meadows.
RVP chip yet? Not yet. Not
No.
yet.
I'm getting a bit peckish. Ian Meadows saying I met Mr. Brown Bill once. it's a bit sad when I'm the most famous person you can think of. It's like a retro livery, this, isn't it?
Oh, look at this.
Tiny little aircraft, the A380. See the rudder there getting moved in sync with the nose wheel steering.
Yeah. I really want to fix that GPU thing. I'm scared to open NVIDIA control.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. It might go onto stream. We'll see.
Etihad is next. So we've got all three of the Middle East, three coming in today.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Nice one, Mohammed. Thank you for the heads up. Oh yeah, Etihad's on final now. No way. We've also got that Phenom from earlier. Taxiing out, you just hear that whispering around.
Yeah, I think what's happened is because we've plugged that monitor into the GPU,
Yeah.
the PC is disabled the PCI GPU now.
All right.
So the only way to fix it will be a restart.
Yeah.
So let's not ignore that next week.
Yeah.
Oh, Loopy, yes, I need to add you to the squad. There you are, Mr. Loopy. You are the latest YouTube moderator. Massive welcome to you, Sunshine.
No way.
Watch out, Loopy is in charge.
Welcome, Loopy.
Get some bing bongs in the chat for Loopy's new wrench that he's got next to his name, ladies and gents.
Nice. Good to see it. He's just lined up on the runway.
just so you know, Loopy, if you click a message in the chat, you can either choose timeout, which will basically be a temporary restriction for users, and then if you hide a user on channel, that will essentially permanently ban them from the channel. So they are your options. Use them wisely.
I'm sure be trusted. That little race on the go. The Ops vehicle and the EasyJet. I think we know which is going to win. I think Loopy's one of the moderators on Visions' channel.
Oh,
I think. Am I right there? I think I've seen him with the wrench in the chat. You had the luxury of meeting the other day, didn't you? The RVP. It was like a trade show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, really good. It was. I bought a few things. I bought a bit of Concorde memorabilia, which is great.
Yep.
Basically, me and Mrs. Airliners Live went for a wander around, and I came home with a big Concorde print, which is now on my wall, which is 10 out of 10.
Nice.
I bought an original Concorde dinner menu, which is in mint condition as well, really nice and flat, and a couple of luggage tags as well, all original. So I was well happy. Me and Mrs. Airlines Live were just having a wander around, and she's like, I bought something within 5 minutes of being in there, and you could see the worry on her face. I couldn't resist. I thought it was going to be really expensive because it come in a nice frame, but the guy only wanted 30 quid for it. And you've seen the picture of it, haven't you?
Yeah, really good.
So, yeah, well happy with it. I can just see Mr. Owen Flemmo as well up on the old mound. Big shout out to Owen. I don't think he's got the stream up. But... Oh, right, nice.
He should be moderating him.
Oi!
Get in the chat. It's alright, we've got Matt and Loopy in there, and Mrs. Airliners Live. So.
Mrs. Airliners Live typing away furiously. Dreamliner, brown bill.
Yep. See that message from Matt?
Where?
On the WhatsApp group.
Okay. I mean, we kind of won that, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
But I'll bring it down a touch.
Yeah, that sounds good. So the mic actually, we have a mic obviously. I mean,
do you want to show it?
Yeah, I can show it.
There's a guy stood next to it.
But I can still get it on the camera, no problem.
Look at this.
Right, where is it?
And can we just before we zoom in? Oh, I suppose we're zooming in now. We have full permission to do this, ladies and gents.
Yeah,
we haven't just turned up at 7 p.m. and just strapped a mic to the thing. We've
liaised with the ops.
We've done risk assessments and we've submitted all the documents to the relevant people, and we have been approved for a temporary microphone structure on the fence line.
Looks like it's in a bin bag, but it's just like a waterproof cover.
It's a waterproof cover, and basically it's a shame you can't see it. You can just past that little diagonal thing is the mic sticking out with like a little windbreaker on it, and that's what we're using to pick up all the aircraft audio. It's transmitting over 2.4 gigahertz back to us in the box, and that's how we're getting our audio, ladies and gents. Still plenty of tweaking to be done, but yeah, it should give you a much better audio on the aircraft, ladies and gents.
And you can see the taxiway there, but that's the taxiway that they're using at the moment.
Yeah.
You just see how close it is. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is awesome.
So when the aircraft taxi past, especially on 05s, they're just the jets are like meters away from the mic. That Phenom just took off there very early. Actually, you can barely see the rotation.
A few people I thought saw my dad as well asked what was on the menu. I'll be honest, I've had a quick flick through it when I got home, and I've not actually sat down and had a proper look at it. So what I'll do when I get back is I will take some pictures of each of the pages and I'll upload them to the VIP lounge so everyone can have a look. Now, what I was told with the guys in there is that the menus were route specific as well.
Oh.
So I think mine, I'm sure mine was like Houston to New York or something like that. I need to check when I get back.
Houston to New York.
Sorry, Houston to London. But but yeah, basically it's route specific. So they would have different food on different flights, or maybe they would just have I don't know, different things on the day that they were available. I'm not sure, but I'll post some pictures up in the VIP lounge of the inside of the menu, because I know we only posted the front of it. So
it's not bacon butties and sausage and chips.
It's
and
not
all
got RVP chips on there, no.
Oh.
Brand spanking new subscriber, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a huge, massive welcome to Simon Weddings, who's just come up, and welcome to the channel, mate. Make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you hit like. Where are you? Is it a place that I can visit and see the planes myself? Yes, so we are at the Runway Visitor Park, which is at Manchester Airport, and it's a public place. You can come down, you pay for your parking. They've got cafe, toilet, shop, everything going on at the minute. Huge outdoor space, massive fields for you to sit down and enjoy the aircraft, and a mound as well, so you can get some pictures and you can get a bit of an elevated view of the traffic. So definitely get yourself down, mate. It's at Manchester Airport, and a huge, massive welcome to the channel as well. Thank you very much for choosing Airliners Live this morning.
Welcome, welcome. And if anyone wants to support the channel, help us improve even more, as we always are doing, hit that dollar symbol, and you get two options. You can become a member by hitting join. Gives you loads of fantastic benefits, such as you know, the tower badge in the chat. You get all them fantastic emotes that people are using. Just look at this Etihad just stopping. I think it's just working out where it needs to go. You get discount on merch. You get access to the VIP lounge, behind the scenes shows, and all that good stuff. So I'd highly recommend it. Hit the dollar symbol, then press join. Or if you just got a bit of loose change you want to swing our way, hit the dollar symbol, then press super chat. But what I want to know, actually, guys, because I want to know if that social add-on you've got works with super chats, because we've not actually tested it yet, have we?
Well, no, but we did have a member come through, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think I can scroll back to there.
I mean, I'm currently at 41 pages at the moment.
41 pages of text.
So, I mean, trying to find that would be a little bit difficult.
It was near the start, so there's that. I don't think we read it out, actually, unless you did.
I did read it out.
Okay.
I definitely read it out, but yeah, I think
if someone wants to,
that's gone.
If someone wants to send a super chat just so we can test it, that'd be amazing. What does it say?
Pegasus 73.
Istanbul with a flight time of 3 hours 49 minutes.
It's just an airline, this. They're always either sending one or the other, isn't it? Like either an Airbus or a Boeing.
We mentioned the 737-800 That's pretty much because the 737-800 has sold in excess of all the other 737 marks that have ever been built ever. And there have been 737-100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 and 900. This particular Mark 800, as I say, has sold way in excess of all the others put together.
Yes, welcome everybody. If anyone's new in the channel, feel free to let us know that you are new. We'll give you a little shout out. Over 600 people watching this morning, or this morning still. Oh, there we go, Tom. Tom has tested it out.
Has he?
He's put his money where his mouth is. Not messing around. I was only expecting like a 50p super chat or something to test it out, but
how does it display? There it is. £10 super chat from Mr. Tom Costema. Huge, massive thank you for use a super chat test and cash for the RVP chips. There we go. Thank you very much, mate, for the £10 super chat. It works. It shows up on screen. Fantastic. Fantastic. The only thing that don't show, which I guess there's no way of doing, is our emotes, which is a shame. But thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. And Samantha as well. Huge, massive welcome to you. We got your message up on screen as well a little bit earlier on.
Yeah, it's weird with the emotes in it because they're just like text, aren't they, that convert into It's like on Twitch where you type in Kappa and it comes up with the Kappa. It's not. It doesn't say Kappa. Thank you, Tom, for the donation. That's really kind of you. Appreciate that. And you were the first ever Super Chat to have a display on screen. Of course, other than the flight sim streams. We all remember what happens when you Super Chat on them. It's not quite as subtle. We need an Airliners Live picnic. Well, Jenny, I remember Martin did suggest, and I was thinking about this yesterday, some kind of like either a VIP meetup
At the RVP.
RVP or an actual big meetup. I don't know what you'd prefer, because I kind of just worry about it getting a bit out of control and just random, like loads of too many people showing up. Maybe we can like coordinate something with the RVP where we have like a meetup section, and like get like a gazebo or something where we can set up. So I don't know if you guys in the chat would be interested in such an event, because not only I'm not too bothered about you guys meeting us. Like, it'd be nice to meet you guys, but it'd also be nice for you guys to meet each other. Like, I know a lot of you guys talk a lot in the chat and know each other from names in the chat, and help each other out a lot. So to really link that atmosphere to real life would be amazing. I'm sure a lot of people would make the journey to do so. And especially now with the restrictions a bit more lax, I'm sure such a thing is possible.
Turn down, fixing things again.
Double trouble. We had another donation as well, and I have no idea what the currency is. Was that you doing that, was it?
Yeah, okay. Your camera's frozen.
Oh, right, nice.
I find it's so weird how
I can't.
All this only happens when we go live.
It didn't look like it was frozen.
Yeah, it was. I took it off quick enough.
Oh, right, okay, nice. Lee Davies saying that we should meet at the pub. I mean, the airport pub wouldn't be a bad place.
No.
It's just the fact that the RVP is such a big space. It wouldn't feel like we're like overwhelming the place, because I do feel that way. I know I'm not saying we're like particularly massive.
Yeah.
But I worry that it'd get a bit too out of control and everyone would bring loads of mates and it'd just end up being a bit too much for us to handle, and then something bad would happen. But there was a donation from Butter saying hello from Senegal with 2,500 CFAs.
Thank you very much, mate.
Whatever that is. I actually remember we looked this up and I can't remember what it was.
I'm hoping that's just the web. I think that's just the headphone feed, by the way. It's not coming through, is it, to master?
No, it sounds like
it's the headphone feed.
Yeah,
yeah.
It sounds like a headphone.
But we got your camera back now as well.
Fab.
I think what we need for the big show is me, you, and a technician.
Well, isn't that what you're meant to be doing?
Yeah.
Mrs. Airlines.
That's all I'm doing. Just fixing things. It's very, very hard to concentrate on what's actually going on.
Yeah, Charles in the chat just explaining about our Croatia trip, saying the flight back was only about £9.
Oh, was it?
It was so cheap. Ryanair can be insanely cheap sometimes, but think about Zadar Airport in Croatia. It's quite almost in the middle of, it's like kind of in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, what's going on here? We got an engine run-up test. 7.5.
Oh, nice. Look at this.
It's definitely going into the engine run-up bay, I reckon. Just as the Ryanair 7.3.
Jet2 Holidays 757-200, you can see that's just
got a tugging from the bit that's just been towed towards us.
You're going to lose your feed, stand by.
Push backwards into that green.
Okay.
Considerable time. That's some quite high plus levels, which can be quite noisy. So that's what that's for. It's going to keep the noise down while they test the engines.
So we're about to have a Boeing 757 do an engine test right next to us, so that'll be an interesting sound for you guys to enjoy.
Charlene saying, "Did you get there on time, Mr. Brownbill?" Do you want to tell the story, Brownbill, or should we just keep it a secret?
Which? Today?
Wait, look at him. No, not today.
Oh, as in last time?
As in last time. I can full screen you as well if you want. I'm joking, I'm winding you up.
I mean, to be fair, last time, well, I can tell a full story because I don't know if we told it about the spade issue. I think we did.
Yeah.
So the last time we did a big show, which was last weekend on Saturday, I may have slept through an alarm and ended up being like an hour or so late to...
And what time was everybody else here?
I can't remember. What was it like? You got
Was
here
it about
half
was
seven,
it about
wasn't it?
yeah, about 7:30 in the morning, yeah.
Yeah, and I got here
About half eight, 20 to 9.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got here earlier, than we would usually. I don't know. You did, because we wanted to run a cable from the hut, the task commentary tower, as they
Do
call
not
it.
call it the hut.
Yeah.
Debbie will be watching, but she'll clip it.
Yeah.
She'll be straight down here.
Yeah. It'll haunt us forever. And we needed to run a cable from the Aviation Society commentary tower all the way to that microphone over there. It wasn't going to be placed there, but we placed it over there because we had the flexibility now.
Yeah.
We had all the ingredients ready, everything, all the tools, the cables to run, the plan. We had all the paperwork done, risk assessments and all that. And what was the other piece of paperwork we had to do? Was it
Method statement.
Method statement, yeah, all that good stuff. And we picked up the spade, or Martin did, before I arrived.
Martin did an hour before you arrived.
Yeah, and dug it straight into the ground.
Well, actually, no, that's not the whole... I'm going to tell the whole story.
Go on.
What happened,
Oh, you didn't have a spade, did you?
ladies and gentlemen, is Brownbill had the spade in his car because he said, "Don't worry, mate. I've got one at my
I've
house."
got a spade.
I said, "Look, it's all right.
It's still there in your...
I think my dad's got one." No. My mum's got one. Right, okay, no problem. I get down here 7:30 in the morning. Like, yeah, we'll smash that first. Meet the accountant at 9, and then go live at 10. Boom, done. Brownbill's late. No one's there to let me in the hut. I can't get in the hut because obviously the staff of the shop who have the key don't come in till don't come in till 9 o'clock, right? So I'm stood here. I can't get in here to set the live show up, try and do a little bit of work. I can't go out there because I don't have a spade because it's in the back of Brownbill's car, who's in bed still. And I'm talking to Miss Airlines. I like, "Might come home. And then I went and spoke to the big guy on the hut, entrance hut there. Big shout out to him. He managed to find me a spade, and then from that point it was pretty obvious that we weren't going to be digging that weekend.
So after all that palaver, it came to nothing.
It just came to nothing. I didn't have to get here that early. We could have just got here at 9 o'clock anyway, but whatever.
So, well, we've had previous experience using wireless microphones here at the airport.
Yeah.
And one of them was when we did that Concorde event, and we had we recorded like a little clip of us talking under the Concorde, doing stating facts and things like that. And we used wireless mics for it, and they were just a nightmare.
Nightmare. So much interference.
Yeah.
But the good thing is with this wireless solution we've got here is it runs on the same frequency that Wi-Fi does.
Yep.
So it's great because it just works. Like, obviously you can hear all the audio now. We've got the ATR on the way out. I need to remember to remove that before I change scenes.
Noisy plane.
But here we are. ATR Logan Air, nice and loud, past the brand new wireless microphone. Well, it's not supposed to be wireless, but it is now.
The Logan aircraft, as you can see on the side, is on its way out down to Newcastle.
Logan Air ATR 72.
And that's on its way to Aberdeen.
Logan Air is one of a number of airlines.
And a huge shout out to planefinder.net for the live aircraft information brought to you into the broadcast today.
They also have quite an interesting airline in their own right. It's been going some considerable time now. And they have two flights which are of particular interest. One which is from Glasgow to Barra. If you know what I'm talking about.
Afternoon, Steve. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well.
Flight from Glasgow to Barra in the Hounds and Islands is interesting. Well, Barra
I just noticed Matt's message saying that the audio is fine now. After that adjustment you made, you know, the changing the taxi.
Okay, good.
So we have a Ryanair from Palma de Mallorca in next, so that's going to be touching down in the next minute.
Nice.
What is the shortest scheduled flight in the world, and that's from West Strait to Papa West Strait, again up in the Highlands and Islands. The scheduled time is about 1.5 minutes. Yeah, 1.5 minutes, and it has been done in something like 53 seconds. So that's from West Strait to Papa West Strait in the Highlands and Islands by Logan Air.
Tell you what, I could do some food soon.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I'm a bit hungry as well. We'll grab something.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to do some movements on that BizJet as well. They're all
nice.
crowding around it.
Awesome.
Something's going to happen to that maybe. Unless they're just kind of convening next to it.
Oh, they might just be having a bit of a meeting, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be those guys, would it, that'd be doing it anyway?
They usually just pull up a tug, don't they? And
Yeah.
just hook it on and drag it away.
Rob Randall, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. What's Mrs. Airliners just... Why have you got a ping pong bat in your hand?
Could she be planning with that, eh?
I think she's deflecting wasps that come near the window with it.
Right, okay.
And then we have another Ryanair just touching down. Again, the 77.
What a landing that was.
And this time it's service from Palma. That's taken, and just give the traffic all this taken to get through. Took 2 hours and 20 minutes to get from Palma to Manchester.
And a huge shout out to Darren, who's just tuning in saying, good morning from Edmonton, Canada at 5:08 a.m. Massive welcome to you, mate. Thanks for checking out the show.
That's very early. Someone who didn't sleep through their alarm by the sounds of it.
Definitely. What a professional. But tell the truth. I wasn't angry, was I? I want nasty. Nothing
No,
happened.
it was all right. It was, well, we had the meeting with the accountant, and I think you were just, well, I think if the spade worked, it would have been a bit annoying, but
it didn't. It kind of really didn't matter, did
It
it?
didn't even make, you know, we could have both had a lie-in, to be honest. But oh well.
As long as one of us did better. I'm never going to let you forget that, FYI. Oh, God.
Not to sabotage your alarm, I'll get Jen to
Just
switch it
get
off,
Jen. It won't make a difference. I don't sleep anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ryanair and British Airways have flagged up for departure saying, Stephen, thank you, mate.
Oh, look who's in the chat now.
Oh, here he is,
With his
Mr. Developer.
with his gold badge.
Ooh. Not messing about, is it?
Is it all working now, is it?
It seems to be. I'm just speaking to Zach about a few things in the background, but yeah, it seems to be good.
He's more shocked about the Ryanair landing by the looks of it.
Off goes the ATR.
Wow, that sprung up quickly, that.
I'd love a good ATR in the sim, ideally.
So is there any ATRs in any of the sims?
There is, yeah, but it's not great, unfortunately.
Because I was thinking that because you see a lot of ATRs at Manchester these days, and I was like, I wonder if Martin can fly one.
Yeah, it's not an aircraft I put much time into, but there is a 10 out of 10 -8 coming to X-Plane very soon, so X-Plane may need to be reinstalled. We will see.
Nice. I'm still waiting for that.
Huge shout out to Val dudes and FlyJ Sim who've been working on that, which is unbelievable. It looks so good.
Nice.
And I love Val as well. Val's streams are just amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does a DJ vinyl set as well.
Yeah.
On the weekends,
like
and me and
all that.
John Fez are tuning for that. Have it blasting. And he's always trying to put on a UK accent as well whenever me and John come in. So funny, I love that guy.
And there's an Austrian on the way in. That's the next aircraft that'll be arriving.
Austrian coming in, no, nice.
From Vienna. I can see a BA moving as well on the ground. Has Zach seen the all working? Ryanair 7-3.
This time the Ryanair is on its way out to Riddles, to here, in Paris. Today the rubber centre is generating this. It is on the stopping to the other way, so give the way this is going to be over here.
I think they're just more trying to navigate. Because I can see them pointing around, maybe working out what taxiway to get onto the runway via. At 7572, he just left Lanzarote from Manchester. Nice one. So it's probably a fair few hours away then.
Also taxing out is the 65 out to London Heathrow by British Airways, and
Mrs. Airliners Live is going to nip to the cafe. Do you want Fanta or Coke, Bramble?
I'll have a Coke.
The Coke.
Yeah. With my, you know, special meal.
It's the shuttle on its way down to London Heathrow, British Airways. Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Julia. Shuttle through uniform on its way down to London Heathrow.
We got the arrival of the Austrian Embraer. Very quiet arrival there.
It was, wasn't it?
Just drowned out a lot by the BA arrival, but
yeah, huge shout out to Zaka in the chat, ladies and gents. You can see there the developer for Airliners Live, who's custom coded from the ground up with over 1,000 lines of code. The plane finder integration, which you're seeing come up on screen every now and again, guys. Completely custom coded by Zach on the YouTube chat. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat there for Zach.
yeah, it was back before Christmas when we were discussing that integration. So he's been sitting with it for a few months and tweaking it.
And not only is it all of the information which you see up on screen, guys, there's a full back office which I can see arriving, departing, in cruise flights, and I can pick literally any flight, and it's all broken down into lists. It gives me loads of extra information as well on the aircraft which I can talk about, including things like the full departure and arrival airport names, everything like that. I can see quite a bit of information that shows for me. So yeah, he's done a 10 out of 10 job, 10 out of 10 job on it.
I was wondering what that sound was then. I was like swiveling my head everywhere looking for a departure. It's that 7.5 in the run-up bay.
Ah, right, okay.
I was like so confused, like what is making that racket? I wonder if you guys on the stream can hear that. Might be quite loud actually.
That noise, ladies and gentlemen, is not the Ryanair taking off. You'll hear that very shortly.
God, it's a good sound, that, isn't it?
Ryanair's on the roll.
Concern for Jet2 Holidays. The low rumble is the aircraft doing its test run in the on the left.
Make sure if you are watching on YouTube, guys, that you click the video, and then at the bottom left you'll see live. If it's got a red circle next to it, you know you're watching in real time. If it is grey, ladies and gentlemen, give it a little tick, give it a little click with your finger, and that'll make sure you're watching the live action as it happens, guys. You may have fell slightly behind some of the messages I'm seeing in the chat. Just make sure that's got a red circle next to it.
Ryanair 7.3 just departing there. Yeah, the noise you can hear is a 757.
No, that Ryanair there, just on its way to Alicante in Spain.
I've lost it now, swiveled their way, but
That's alright, it's all good.
yeah, just in this run-up bay here. Green walls. Oh, that's a noise. I'm going to jump in the chat and have a listen to how loud that is.
Zach, regarding your message, don't change anything. We are running on the wrong GPU at the moment. It's running on onboard, mate. So don't worry about it. Yeah, vMix opened with onboard graphics for some reason.
BA departing because I was listening to the audio.
But if you are enjoying the show, ladies and gents, don't forget to click the like button. It really does help us out. If you click the little thumbs up underneath the video, it'll help us get shared around on YouTube. It'll distribute the video to much more people.
Yep, 100%.
And that's what we want.
Aircraft just leveling off a little bit there.
Sounds great. That's exactly what we want, Stephen.
Nice.
Because yeah, we had to make a last-minute purchase on the audio side.
Yeah.
We've actually we have made a couple of improvements actually this week on audio, haven't we?
Yeah.
So Brown Bill just zooming in there on the wireless microphone, which is responsible for the aircraft sound, ladies and gents. That's a new addition to the channel. We're always improving, as we say here on Airliners Live, and the next thing we're trying to tackle is audio. So that microphone there is right next to the taxiway. That's responsible for all of the aircraft audio that you're hearing. And then you can see here on Brown Bill's headset, you can see there he's got a microphone, and we were really, really happy with the audio on that. So we got one for me as well. So now I've got one as well.
Yeah, it sounded a bit weird us having different mics in here, was a bit.
Yeah.
Yours was a lot more like bassy and less clarity in the top end, but I love the sound of this mic.
Yeah, it sounds great. Sounds great. So we're super, super happy with it. Have a listen to this as it taxis right past the mic, guys.
Yeah, you'll see the mic in shot at the bottom. And there it is. EasyJet just arrived as well. We got a wave as well. Don't know if you've seen it on the stream.
I did, yeah.
Nice. That's rare from a Lufthansa. Very quiet, near arrival there.
The EasyJet was landing, because I was going to just have you listen just how quiet it was and how much different it was to 320 that departed. Admittedly, one is acceleration.
And if you are enjoying the stream, ladies and gents, and you would like to support the content that we create. If you click the dollar symbol, then click super chat.
Yes.
You can send in a super chat to the channel. It's a one-off donation that you can make to tell us that you're enjoying the content. It really does help us out as well, obviously, with the improvements that we make. It helps cover the cost of that. You can also become a channel VIP, ladies and gents, by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking join. That really helps us out as well. So if you watch on YouTube, click the dollar symbol, then click join to get the tower badge next to your name. You also get access to all of the channel emotes as well. And as we say, it really helps the channel out. Thank you very much to all of our existing VIPs. A massive shout out to all of you and all of our regular viewers as well who tune in on a weekly basis.
Legends.
Thank you guys.
The new engine option with sharpness is 15% more fuel efficient.
What's all this pie talk in the chat? What have I missed?
Who's got the pie on?
Who's got a pie?
You can actually see the what are called current engine.
We've got either oh no, we got pork for tonight. Stuffed pork with stuffing on the inside.
Ooh,
roast
that sounds good.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Well excited for that one. Just as
around.
Mr. Andrew comes in with a £5 super chat supporting the channel, ladies and gents. Huge shout out to Andrew. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat for Andrew, guys. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that a lot.
Look at a head-on shot there.
Nice.
That is nice.
Okay, competition time. I've just said this without asking my colleague to go downstairs, so the poor fellow's running downstairs now. The competition is, as I mentioned before, for under 12, so only under 12 only.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate it, mate.
I mentioned earlier the answer, but the question for the first competition...
Something taxiing out as well.
What is the busiest route, the most favourite route currently into Manchester? Is that A, Barrow, B, Palmer, or C, Tenerife?
What do you say? What's the busiest routes to Manchester?
Sorry, I was looking at something else. I wasn't listening.
Just the quiz here at the RVP.
Barrow, Palmer, or Tenerife?
Good afternoon, Vinny. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. There's another wasp in the gaff.
Oh yeah, need one of them. In fact, oh no, I was going to say in my car I have insect repellent, but I think I took it out last night.
So lots of people running.
I had to tidy up.
Well, looks like somebody's got the right answer. Has he got a photograph in his hand? I hope you've given us your name. Good.
Sounds a CRJ just departing there.
Let's see if you give out the names of the winners, but the answer was, of course, Palmer. Well done, Dad. You weren't supposed to answer that. Punch in the air there.
Just had someone come over asking us for the channel.
You got
Channel name.
Oh yeah.
I have to say.
How many likes are we on mods now on the YouTube? How can we see? Because I can't.
I can see. I think we're about 300.
300. Ladies and gents, if you haven't... Are we back now?
Are we?
Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we're back. Stand by.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Okie doke. Are we back, ladies and gentlemen?
Maybe.
Maybe the gods don't want the big show, I'm starting to think.
Yeah.
Because all of the reliable equipment on Airliners Live doesn't work on the big show.
Nice, we're back.
What a vibe killer.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. We didn't miss anything anyway, I don't think. There was no aircraft movements while that went down.
No, we were
But
just.
what we were saying, like, anyone in the chat, how would you describe the sauce that's on beef and cashew nuts? Because it's not really like a proper sauce, do you know what I mean?
What I was going to suggest is it that okay sauce, or is it sweet and sour, or is it? Like,
No, it's like a clear sauce.
Sure. If Charles was in the chat, she'd probably know.
Yeah, Charlene would know.
I had that okay sauce the other day on a Chinese, and I mean, I don't want to say that, but it actually was okay. It wasn't like amazing.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't really miss much. Although, look who's moving. Coming out of a den. The flying pencil. Done with them engine run-up tests, 757. Jet 2 still have a few 757s. I think they have like at least 5 of them.
It does show how 10 out of 10 our mod team are, because whenever anything goes wrong on the stream, I get about 19 messages to my phone.
Yeah.
So we're well on it. We
That's
are
good.
sorted out. Cooking on gas.
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's wait till the. Actually, to be honest, we're pretty much at the capacity now, aren't we? So stand by, ladies and gents, because as some of you may have seen on our Facebook page, we were running the charity vote for this year's charity event.
Yes.
And the community vote for the charity event, and that closed last night, ladies and gents. Now, as we mentioned on last week's show, for our presenter vote, we have chosen Thames Hospice because we passed our vote over to Julie's family. Unfortunately, we lost Julie a month or two ago to cancer. And we offered her family the choice of charity on her behalf, and they have asked us to support the hospice that looked after her. So we have chosen, and the family have chosen, Thames Hospice for this year's presenter vote. And as always, the second charity always goes out to a community vote, guys.
Yes.
And we've had the vote open for about a week now.
Yeah.
And
quite a clear winner actually in the end as well. So
I was just double checking that was the case, because my phone's also running extremely slow.
nice.
But yes, Cancer Research UK, ladies and gentlemen, is the community vote for 2021, and that won by a huge margin on the other charities that were in there for this year, ladies and gents. So this year's charities is Cancer Research and Thames Hospice for the 2021 Airliners Live charity fundraiser, which will take place around mid-September, ladies and gents.
Yep. 2
fantastic charities, and we're proud to support them. So we will make some graphics for that. We'll let everybody know. But we're extremely happy with the choices that have been made for this year. So thank you everyone who voted, and look out for the charity stream mid-September. Now, one thing I want to say, I get a little bit cautious whenever we talk about it. We will only accept charity donations through the Virgin Money Giving charity page, guys. Do not send charity donations through super chats. I repeat again, please do not send charity donations through super chats or stars.
Yeah.
Not because we're not going to give them to the charity, because it takes 2 months, guys, to come to our account.
Yeah.
That's the God's honest truth. Whenever you send us a super chat, we don't receive it until 30 days after the end of the month that the super chat came in, which is about 2 months.
YouTube take a big cut as well.
And YouTube take 30%.
You don't get gift aid either, so it's just a load of
Please do not use super chat or stars for charity donations, guys.
Yeah.
Please, just because it'll take forever for us to sort the money out. Just use the link that we're going to provide you. And that will be created in the next week or two. And we'll start advertising that, ladies and gents, on the channel for you to start making your donations But there you are, ladies and gents. They are the charities for this year. Yes, and Dad's saying you can't use gift aid on those either. Gift aid is so important, guys, when you're making a donation, charity donations.
Yeah, it made a huge difference last year.
But we will talk about that as and when things start kicking off. But here we are. It is a little bit quiet, so I'm going to take the opportunity to bring Brown Billy's chips, which have just arrived. Stand by, ladies and gents, for...
Very delicate procedure, this. Yeah, so we've got 2 aircraft on the approach at the moment. We've got 2 Ryanairs, actually. So they'll be arriving soon. So it will give me a moment to eat the chips. Thank you very much. Will do. Oh yeah, thank you. Matches my shirt. Alright, bear with, ladies and gents. I'm going to eat some chips. I'll move my mic so you don't just hear me munching.
Ladies and gentlemen, just while the aircraft's a little bit quiet, go and make yourselves a brew. Make yourselves comfortable. We're going to take a very quick, short break. Obviously, we'll come straight back as soon as anything moves. Cameras will stay on. We'll mute our microphones just for a couple of minutes, just while we eat some food. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. I missed the charities, so it's Cancer Research and Thames Hospice are the charities for this year. But we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by.
There we go. Enjoyed that. RVP chips. On point as always. How's everyone doing today? 400 people watching on YouTube. It's gone a little bit quiet at the moment. We do have the Emirates 777 in, as well as the... Is the Etihad in today, is it? Can't remember if that came in, no. I think it did. Obviously Terminal 3 not open at the moment, so Ryanair's taxiing to Terminal 1. Just as this one taxis out from Terminal 1. EasyJet from Gibraltar now on approach. Nice one. I believe EasyJet have upped their number of routes to Gibraltar, number of flights to Gibraltar up starting in August, so I think today will be the first day. Apparently they're doing multiple flights per day now. I'm sure they were only doing like 5 times weekly or 6 times weekly or something like that before. I think they're on daily now, or even more than daily. Qatar 777 due soon. Nice one. Chips did not last long. No, they did not. I was pretty hungry, to be honest. Not going to lie. Enjoy your dishes, Donald. Let's have a look at this Ryanair 73. Nice and close.
Our next Ryanair departure, again 777-800, and this time it's with France and Nantes in France.
Oh, RVP chips, eh? Can't beat them.
Yeah, didn't last long, them, did they?
Mate, they were some of the best today.
I know, I was grabbing like 6 or 7 at a time there.
I was. Jen said, "You're inhaling them." I said, "I'm trying to hurry up." The chat sat there waiting.
Yeah. I was just pretty hungry, and you know, they're so good. It was a very quick taxi from the Ryanair. Not waiting around.
Oh, your camera on? No, your camera's off, but you got a bit more mayo there as well. I thought you said can have more mayo.
You not got enough of it?
2E73 Max 8, 5 minutes out. Ooh, I have to grab a picture of that, touching down. I don't think I've got a landing shot of a Max, actually. Yeah, I'm going to grab a landing shot of that, Andy.
Yeah, 2E Max is that.
Yeah. Are you on the radar, are you?
Yeah, I can see it on approach.
Where is it?
It's on base leg.
Base leg. Will you keep that open and just tell me when it's on, like, fine?
Yep.
Or when it's on the ILS?
Yeah, it's still at 5,000 feet, so it's been
okay, good.
a few minutes. But this EasyJet will be in shot in about, let's say, 30 seconds maybe.
The Qatar triple is delayed until 10 to 2 now.
All right.
So we may make that our final arrival, ladies and gents.
That sounds good.
As the Qatar triple will be the final arrival. 10 to 2, so we'll end the stream about 2 o'clock.
We usually try and claw on and try and catch it departing at like 3 o'clock, but there's obviously no chance of that now.
No, definitely not. Thanks for the info, Lee. Appreciate it.
So has anyone else got any stories? Because I missed a few, and if I misread them, feel free to write them again. Of any famous people you've met, guys. Yeah. We had Martin saying he's met Peter Kay in person, and he out-bantered him.
No, he out-bantered me.
Yeah, that's it. I've not told my story, but mine's not interesting at all, to be honest.
And again, one of the Neo
Shaming yourself.
aircraft.
I've met Jerry,
See how quiet
There you go. See?
but I've not from Big Jet TV. I've not met Ken yet though in
see
person.
the split in the engine cowling open.
There you go. Me and Mrs. Airliners Live. I met Ken.
I know. I've
Good
not.
old Kenzo. I bought one of his coins as well. You know the
The Landor, is it? Or
the Landor coin. It's really good. It's dead thick and heavy as well. So if you've not got yourself one of those yet, guys, have a look at Visions and have a look at his memorabilia, because that's it's really good quality, nice and heavy as well. So I've got that on the old display cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cleese the other week, me and Matt Smith were doing a job with him, which was great.
Yeah, that was when I was in Croatia and I was watching the live show.
Yeah.
It was by the pool then, I can't remember. It was quite late. Quite a good event, that actually. It was like so he's doing like a tour, right? Of like
He was doing a talk, right, with all of his fans.
yeah,
Yeah, it was really interesting, like talking about his career and all the things that he's done, and it was just really interesting. He's a really funny guy as well.
Sold all the other types. I didn't include the most recent.
Oh yeah, Jen's met Gary Neville quite a few times at work.
what?
Yeah, there you go.
How does that work?
Well, she works in the council, doesn't she? And he's got a lot of projects going on with the council, so
So what? He's just in the office
he
every
just
now and
comes
then.
in for a meeting in the office, legit, yeah.
That's mad.
And Phil and Ryan, all of the squad.
What?
Yeah. They had a kickabout in the back garden as well. Right, stand by, I'm going to nip upstairs so I don't miss it.
Jen absolutely skimmed them.
Yeah, Jen nutmegged all three of them in a row.
Yeah, there's two E's on final, but still got like another 2 minutes or so there's no rush.
Versions of its most of its 77 range. Three different sizes, basically.
Ryan
ranges, etc.
on the roll.
So they've just been placed in the previous versions.
There's the gear going up there on the Ryan S. We got 2 E737 Max 8 on the final approach right now, actually. Currently at 2,500 feet. Arriving here from Dubrovnik, so it's good to see TUI flying to Croatia. Sure, it's quite a hot destination at the moment, and that's not just in terms of temperature. With it being a green list country here in the UK, it's somewhere that people are jetting off to in large numbers. I know a couple of people who have been flying with TUI recently. Obviously, we had flights planned with Jet 2, which we sadly had to cancel, but that was not Jet 2's fault, and Jet 2 actually did an amazing job in dealing with the cancellation and refunded us within, I think it was like 2 days of basically us asking for the refund. That we had the money back within 2 days. Great view this, look at this, you can see the aircraft banking around.
Tell me if it's yours.
That's really cool. I'll have a look at the chat in a moment as well, guys, and we'll see what stories you guys have been posting.
That's the definition of running rings around you, isn't it?
Wow, what a view. There she goes, hitting the clouds now. Still going now. Can't see this with my own eyes, so it's quite relying on the camera.
Here, why not visit the aviation shop over next to the Concorde hangar? All kinds of aircraft memorabilia, books. You can even buy plane radios.
TUI will be in any moment now. It's at 1,000 feet.
And the gentleman in the shop will help you set that radio up and show you how it works. There's also a children's section in there where
yeah, so the Jet 2 actually said the refund will take like 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks type deal, and it was in my account 2 days later, so that's amazing, which allowed us, because, well, it was 2 days before we were due to fly out that we had to cancel the flight, so it was really last minute, so I wasn't expecting anything from Jet 2, to be honest. Really helped us out, and it really helps the customer confidence to book, really, when airlines are that helpful, especially in times like this, where just countries just arbitrarily just get yoinked from realistic travel. We all remember Portugal a few months ago. What a great time that was. Tell I'm not very happy about that. And then Mallorca as well. But got to go to Croatia, which I really enjoyed. Here it is, Max 8.
So here we have the Boeing 737 MAX 8.
Interesting little howl from the engine there as the reverse is deployed. Big engines on the Max. I haven't travelled anywhere in like 3 years or more. Jesus, Zach. Need to go somewhere next summer. You certainly do. We've been planning our next year's getaway. And maybe some people in the chat, maybe from this place, but we are planning on going to the United States and doing a deep south road trip, which is the part I am most inspired by, most excited by. Talking your Alabamas, Louisianas, Tennessee. Obviously, Florida and Texas would be a good too. Look at the engines, though. Huge. It's good to see these aircraft flying again. So yeah, we're going for a proper road trip, 2-week-long type deal, stopping in many different states. And I've got a work-related trip next week, if you could call it that, to Gibraltar. Not been there yet, ever. There you go, looking beautiful over the Max 8, the TUI colours. Yeah, road trip through the US. I've never done anything of the sort, you know. Road trip through Tenerife was my was my highlight. Team Temp saying I am at the airport. Awesome. Are you in the terminal building? You need to go to Boca Chica in Texas and see the SpaceX site. That is such a good idea, Loopy. Oh my gosh. That is probably going to get added to my list now. I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot that was in Texas. Obviously, what came to mind to me was the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, which is probably going to be on the list. Don't do it, Top Gear Deep South. I've seen that episode. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I can't remember what they drive, but it is similar, isn't it? They go through a lot of the southern states. I think it was the other way round. Did they start in Texas and end in Florida, or was it the other way round? I do remember they sort of did that route. South side. Are you at the south side, Matt? Or are they at south side, you say? If you're at south side, I'll zoom in. If you go to the viewing platform at south side, I'll zoom into it. And you'll be on the stream. Give us a wave. True story. I'm talking about the start of 2-3 left. So, have a look at this. You might be able to see people there now. If I zoom in, I'm just going to check if there's any aircraft on approach. I'm sure there was an EasyJet. There was a Jet 273. It's going to be here any moment now, and a TUI behind that. Wow, it's got a lot going on. Okay, so we've got two aircraft on final at the moment. Quickly zoom into this. So I believe it's here. I'm just looking right up against the screen here to see if I can see where this viewing platform is. I think it's here. I think it's there, right there, that little mound. We've done a few streams from there. I'm pretty sure that's it. There's no one there at the moment. It's not really the best place to be. We usually go more over here. That's where we usually go. You see someone standing there. Are you watching the stream? Give us a wave. That's usually sort of the area. We've got more people over here. Look at that. It's quite busy. If you're watching, give us a wave. I'll have to cut away to this Jetsu in literally a few seconds.
Got a lovely touchdown shot of that one.
Nice. Someone in the chat was just saying they're watching from the south side, so I was
mega
zooming in to see if any of them would give us a wave.
From Ibiza.
I haven't seen any waves yet, though. We'll come back to them, though.
18 minutes, distance of 1,015 miles.
If anyone is watching from south side,
7 Series 800.
give us a message in the chat. We'll get you on the big camera. Give us a wave. (737) from Ibiza, Jet2 Holidays. But they are still flying to these amber list countries, though, Jet2, which is fantastic. I remember about a month ago or 2 months ago, they were cancelling all amber list flights. So it's good that they got the confidence to resume them flights. There is a TUI 73 next in. That's on final. Love to drive all over the US and Canada. Canada would be an awesome road trip.
Is that Nissan Manchester there? Give us a wave.
Give us a wave.
Nice to see you today.
There are no Nissan aircraft, you realise that, don't you?
Please give a shout out to Sue Lawson, wishing her a happy birthday from this week.
Hey, very happy birthday, Sue.
Yeah, happy birthday. I believe it's a belated birthday. Hope you had a great time.
You'll notice the Jet2 Holidays aircraft we've all been talking about, both the Boeing 757s and Boeing 737s. And they do actually have one Airbus A380.
20 minutes out.
Service, I should say.
Cheers, Loopy. Thank you, mate.
Oh, it's Matt's right. This next aircraft is a bit of a conversation starter. It is the Sunwing TUI.
Oh right, okay.
Well spotted, Matt. I looked at that on radar and I didn't notice the picture. So it's a pretty unique aircraft. It's a TUI 737 with a basically like an EasyJet tail. It's a Sunwing tail.
TUI flight 2781 from the HOP.
Have a look at this.
You'll notice the colour scheme on the tail of this slightly different. Sunwing, Canadian outfit Sunwing. That particular aircraft spends summer over here, winter over Canada, and flies Canadians to sunnier times during the winter months.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Operates in this country in the summer and then operates in Canada in the winter. That's something I did not know.
No. Right now on the taxi out straight past the old commentary position. Here we are.
And our next departure is taxi past Ryanair flight 9844 to Santander. This particular aircraft is 14 years old. Third flight of the day. Started today in Manchester, flew to Palma back to Manchester, and now out to Southampton.
Great shot there, nice and close. We got another TUI on approach as well. TUI City and another TUI Max, by the way. On the base leg at the moment, it's just turning onto the final. Don't know if your mic is on there, Martin. Or
Sorry, what was that? Another Max on the way in?
Another TUI Max, yeah.
Oof.
On the way in.
I just sat down.
Oh, that's a shame. You're going to miss it then, aren't you? It's a proper man thing to do that, isn't it? Like, I've just sat down. I can't do anything now.
That's it. I'm just gonna have to accept that I've missed it.
I can see a lot of nays in the chat. I think that's for the Sunwing. And what do you think, Chad? Do you think it's a yay or a nay on this Sunwing? Obviously a TUI fuselage and then Sunwing text on the tail and on the body. It's an interesting one. Don't quite know what they were thinking, but you might like this.
So that particular 737, really short takeoff.
Ryanair on the intersection departure.
Nice one. Let's catch that, shall we? Going very long there, the Ryanair. It looks all right, St. Cameron. Yeah, I wouldn't say it looks terrible. It's just strange. Sunwing TUI.
It's definitely a livery that divides viewers, though.
Yeah. As if we weren't divided enough.
Yeah.
No, everyone's got to have an opinion on this TUI Sunwing.
Next in, looks like we've got an Embraer KLM from Amsterdam, 3,500 feet.
Happy Yorkshire Day, St. Jake Jones.
Is it?
Well, better get some Yorkshire puds on the go. I didn't know that was a thing. Don't know if you just made that up, Jake. When's Manchester Day?
Every day.
Every Sunday, airlinerslive.com. 0161. When I see shots like this, I realise why the Ryanair text is so big.
Yeah.
Because you can read it from miles away.
Max is on final.
Nice. Another 737 MAX 8. Not seen any Ryanair Maxes yet on stream, but I know there's been one at Manchester so far.
Yeah, Ender got one up, didn't he?
Yeah, of course. Of course he did.
Panned it at like midnight. Still got a crisp picture. No, he went to the car park and got an awesome picture of it arriving in the evening.
Wow.
Here it is.
The next arrival
Good
is
timing, eh?
Flight 2787 from Malaga. We said before that the Boeing 737 MAX was rare at the moment, and here's the second one that we've seen in 20 minutes. Flight time from Malaga, 2 hours 36 minutes.
Real whistle from the engines on the reverse there. Yeah, 1st of August is Yorkshire Day. Okay, I didn't know that. So what would one do on Yorkshire Day, especially on a Sunday? Other than have Yorkshire puds, of course. Is there anything else classically Yorkshire we can have?
Don't forget to click like if you're enjoying the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Share the stream around as well, really helps us out. If you are loving your time on Airliners Live and you do want to support the channel, you can become a channel VIP by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking join.
Yes.
Or you can send in a super chat and get your message up on screen by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking super chat, guys. Will help the channel out massively as well. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. About 45-50 minutes left of today's show.
Yep. We'll end it on the Qatar triple, wherever that is. Engines just look massive on the Max. I think it's just because we're so used to seeing the 7.3s with little squashed engines.
Yeah.
So yeah, KLM's next in. It's only at 1,000 feet. And then the EasyJet from Reykjavik, and then another EasyJet coming in on the base leg, and then the Manchester to Santander. Ryanair has obviously just departed.
Yeah, 6 aircraft on approach at the minute.
What is going on? Not used to this at all.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to the day when me and Charlie used to do Airliners Live. I'm not joking, we had to pick which aircraft was going to be the most interesting to film.
Yeah.
Because there'd be 3 or 4 aircraft moving at once and you'd have to just choose one.
God.
It's, yeah, on the good old days.
Better problems to have that, innit?
Yeah.
It's definitely getting considerably busier these days, though. Surprise
Here it
ball.
is. Embraer.
And now we have KLM flight 1075 just about to touch down from Amsterdam. This aircraft's been quite busy today. This is its 5th flight. Started off in Newcastle, flew to Amsterdam, Amsterdam back to Leeds, Leeds to Amsterdam.
Wow, it's on a lot of flights today.
Leeds and now here. Something about Leeds.
Logistics of an aircraft sounds so
Aviation travel.
complicated.
The aircraft type is an Embraer 175, 3 years old.
If you're in the chat, Zaka, that is what I'm talking about, sunshine.
Our next 2 arrivals are shaping up to the EasyJet aircraft, with the first one being coming in from Keflavik, which is actually Reykjavik in Iceland.
But then you send it again, Zach, and it's fine. So it's like super random. Do you see what I mean? It's really, really random. Let me send it again. We're doing a bit of live testing on. Oh no, we can't, because now I can't find
The
it.
next
on the
RAF
list.
station on the airfield, there is still the mounts. Well, there's still going to placements with the mounts for guns for.
Does it not show things that are on the ground?
I think we might have filtered out arrivals on the ground.
Maybe we should leave them on, because it's quite nice seeing the details about the aircraft that's just arrived.
Yeah.
Flying Architect saying he loves the Max. Those engines, great to see 737 without flat engine cowling. Yes, it is. Although that was quite an iconic feature of the 773. EasyJet just touching down there. Oh, here we go. Fly pigs.
It just kicked us off.
Why?
I don't know.
For what reason?
Like, literally for what?
What did we do?
It wasn't even a terror at that time.
What was it?
It just said not live on the sources.
Oh.
I need to. We need to.
Like, can we get?
Do you know what I mean?
Can we just like at least have a reason? Like,
So it looked like, looking at here, we're at 4 megabits, and then it just dropped to 0, even though the server was up.
Huh. Anyway, thank you, Steve, for the £5 super chat. Appreciate that.
Cheers, Steve. Appreciate it, mate.
Just saying that there's another Max apparently on the taxi out, so it's getting pretty busy with Maxes at the moment. That's what you want to see. EasyJet's taxiing in an EasyJet Neo. Airbus's version of the Max. Neo on short final. Nice one. This will be in any moment now. Thank you, Matt, for the heads up.
Cheers, mate.
It's another EasyJet A320 from Luke, is it? Silky.
Hold on.
I like that one.
And this is the second of the two EasyJets I mentioned. This one's actually coming in from Lucca, which is the main airport in Malta. That was a 3-hour, 10-minute flight, 2,343 kilometres apparently.
And Esther, thank you very much for becoming a premium economy member. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Esther. That's really kind of you. Welcome to Premium Economy. Enjoy that extra leg room. Let's have a look at this Max head on. Or side on, rather. Oof. Have a nice close up of them engines as well. New sight, that innit? 737 Max 8 engines, scimitar winglets.
Pterodac's only seeing one network. That's why it's dropping out.
Huh.
Literally seeing one network, so that network dropped, it just dumped the stream. So it's not seeing the Netgear, it's not seeing the second node.
Could you, real quick, unplug the Ethernet?
I have.
Oh, right, okay. Sometimes
Hasn't fixed it.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Oh.
Here we have Ryanair's flight 2241 from Bologna. This one of the standard Ryanair, Boeing 737 Series 800s. Flight time this afternoon of 2 hours 3 minutes.
The sharp-eyed amongst you, you might have actually noticed that the registration of that Ryanair is not EI, but 9H.
I wonder if that's
9H
why
is the prefix for Malta.
the bitrate's been dropping a bit today.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised because it's running on one network.
Yeah, because I wouldn't usually do 4 megabits for one network.
But there are also two
Just
other
do 3.
airlines within the Ryanair group now. That's called Malta Air and Buzz from Poland. The current aircraft are all painted in Ryanair livery, although the airline has ordered MAX aircraft, although Ryanair don't call their new MAX aircraft MAX, they call them 8200s, just to distance themselves from the problems that the MAX has had. And new aircraft, so this particular aircraft is registered in Malta, so it probably works under the Malta Air brand, although, it's owned, if you like, by Malta Air. was operated under the Ryanair brand. The new aircraft, the MAX aircraft that they are currently receiving, are actually painted into the what you might call the proper airline livery. So Ryanair's MAX aircraft are painted in Ryanair liveries, Malta Air painted in Malta Air livery, and of course painted in the Buzz livery. So it is entirely possible that in the future we might be seeing these aircraft here at Manchester, given that they actually fly all 3 of the airlines arms to Manchester.
Esther in the chat saying that she loves watching all of our shows. Awesome, Esther. Thank you. Thank you for your membership as well.
It's not so long,
All these memberships do go a long way on the channel, as you know.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
They all add up a lot. Allows us to keep doing what we love doing. I will be bringing you guys a midweek show this week as well. Probably Tuesday, to be honest, I'm feeling, depending on the weather. Tuesday's usually a good day for a midweek show. Probably not tomorrow. Although I wouldn't mind doing a Monday show. It'll either be Tuesday or Friday it's looking at. Usually they're 2 quite busy days. Max just arrived. Oh, is that departing?
Yeah,
it's departing, sorry. It's the one from before that we've seen taxiing out. Again, using a lot of runway. 737 MAX 8.
Thank you, Lee. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the channel.
Welcome, welcome. I think we have someone on the taxi out as well. I know Matt said that the Etihad is taxiing out. I'm not sure if it's that. It does sound a bit like a Dreamliner. Not sure though.
Should I drop it to 2.5 or 3?
3. Well, actually, a really awesome shot of the Max making a turn there as well. Let's just watch that for a second. Got the Austrian Embraer, yeah. There's a wave as well. Hey. And from the captain as well. 2 waves. Amazing. They can come again, Austrian. Double wave. Not very common to see that. They like to wave, yeah. That's what you want to see. You know it makes sense. Tell you what, seeing this queue to my left for the ice cream stand is making me want one. Wouldn't mind a chocolate ice cream right now, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I wonder if I can get a zoom in on the flavours when people move out the way. And we can see vote in chat which is the best. You can see I think they have mint.
Next arrival, as you can see, yet another Ryanair 737-800. This one's coming in from Rome, Ciampino Airport. It's taken its...
Completely wasn't distracted by the ice creams.
To get here, 24 minutes to be precise. And this appears to be its first flight of the day, actually, according to the information we have here.
For anyone who's new, a warm welcome to Airliners Live. We are currently live at Manchester Airport here in the UK. Manchester International. We stream usually about twice a week live on YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, I'd highly recommend joining in over on YouTube. If you go onto YouTube and search Airliners Live, you get the best quality over there, as well as the best chat experience as well. There's currently over 500 people watching on YouTube alone. We don't really look at Facebook too often, so anyone who sends stars and interacts over there, do appreciate it, obviously. And the stars do go to the channel; they don't disappear. But we just often don't acknowledge them because we don't see them. And this is the Etihad texting out before the Ryanair. Here it is. .787 Dreamliner. Let's get a nice wide shot of this, shall we?
We'll give you a wave to the hand, so give a wave back. See you.
Huge wings on the Dreamliner.
And the Ryanair at the moment, 3 aircraft actually taxiing. There are 2 aircraft taxiing out for departure.
And, of course,
First of those just passing us now at the
Ryanair.
That's on its way out to Berlin.
Wow, get busy. And you're not seeing double. Another Ryanair. Madness. It's going to be cute to get onto the runway here.
First time we've seen that in a while.
Yeah, 3 aircraft in the taxi.
Oh, look at this intersection.
Oh, let's turn it up, shall we? Put this new mic to the test. Glad we get one of these. Should have Ryanair touch down as well, amidst all of that. Steal the show.
It looks like the last of those 3 is going to be the first one to take off. Do what's called an intersection departure. I mentioned this earlier.
Have a listen to this, guys. Crank up your volume.
Like on weight, be that fuel or passengers or a combination of the both, which is normally the case. The aircraft can depart from part way down the runway rather than at the very end of the runway, because there'll be enough runway for the aircraft to reach its flying speed.
Ryanair 737-800. Here we go. Special livery on the back there as well. Not seen that one before.
He's got a couple of people and a chicken on board that aircraft, because that's a really short takeoff roll.
Again, 05 left in operation, the runway. That particular runway is 3,048 metres long.
Plenty of departures coming up now.
Busy few minutes, ladies and gents.
And as one Ryanair departs, another one arrives. This is their flight 3129 from Thessalonica. Flight time of 3 hours 18 minutes.
Oh yes. Love that one. Silky touchdown. Anton saying they're loving the stream. Nice one, Anton, welcome. Make sure you hit subscribe and like and all them good things. And if you're really loving the stream, hit the dollar symbol and then press super chat or join. Help us out a lot with all covering the costs of the live shows. It's not cheap at all.
Welcome, Blazer. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Welcome, welcome.
I must say, we're doing very well to broadcast 1080p on one network, so
just clinging on.
I've unplugged and plugged and restarted things. I don't know why it's doing it.
Okay, it's just cursed, I think.
Yeah.
Engineers verdict. You take your car to a garage. Yeah, sorry mate, it's cursed. You can't fix it.
Yeah. It's all weird faults that never happen on the midweeks that only happen when we're in this tower.
Never happen ever.
Here we go, Dreamline on the road.
Look at that wing flex. See the tension on the wings? They bow upwards when the aircraft rotates. Positive pressure of the air under the wings.
About 7 hours, and it's currently 42 degrees.
42 degrees, Jesus.
No thanks.
Which, to be honest, is probably a bit too warm. I was just thinking the very same.
We get 25 degrees in the UK and everyone's moaning.
I bet they haven't got Cheshire Farm ice cream though, like we have.
That's good.
Absolutely not.
Flexi, exactly.
Cheshire ice cream is all we're getting. Not getting away today. There we go.
Anyone know where the Qatar is? That must be.
Is the chocolate.
That must be not too far away.
And vanilla.
Traditional.
Have you still got bubble gum? Too busy talking to customers. Do the job properly, you see.
Dreamliner just flying straight out there.
Probably a bit too fancy for me.
I don't fancy blue tea for blue tongue. I'm honest, that's where it often comes from.
That wasn't the ice cream.
The kids I know that they soon had unicorn ice cream. I haven't double checked today. We've got unicorn? Oh, not going to nod or a shake of the head, so we'll find out.
Qatar is 24 minutes out now.
Nice one.
So into the last half an hour of today's show. Big thank you to everyone who's stuck with us today through a couple of different tech issues to the issues we fixed last week.
I was going to ask if they took card, and there's a sign there saying card payments only. So what they got? They got vanilla.
So it says vanilla
with pod. Oh, is that with the container?
Yeah.
Got chocolate, mint chocolate chip, honeycomb, rum raisin,
raspberry ripple. Ooh, bit of raspberry ripple,
and rainbow, whatever that is.
There you go, ladies and gents.
I think I'd go with the chocolate, but I'm not. I'm quite a fan of mint chocolate chip, to be honest.
I'm not a mint guy.
You're not?
No.
What's everyone's chat choice there? Would anyone go for the rum and raisin? I've never really had rum and raisin ice cream before. I've never given it a proper try. Is it actually good?
I don't think I've had it either.
I'd love to try it.
ATR on the way in. Thank you, mate.
I mentioned earlier that Logan Air was one of the airlines that
I think my favourite flavour of ice cream out there, though, has got to be banana. Sounds really random, but oh.
Yeah, so Ben and Jerry's do this ice cream, which I've not been able to find it in the UK yet.
Right.
And it's Chunky Monkey, it's called.
Is it like banana?
And it's banana with big chocolate chips and walnuts.
Ooh.
It's, mate, oh. Yeah, I've not found it yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the one.
Marshfield ice cream do funky banana, it's called, which is like foam banana flavour.
Oh, right.
With chunks of cookie dough in it. Really nice.
42 or 72.
Who's this? Is it Eastern, is it?
It is.
Eastern, no? Eastern Airways. That's like a classic textbook ATR landing right there.
The sound's amazing, or the ice cream sounds amazing. I hope both.
Yeah, I'd like you to specify which one, but I think they're talking about.
I think they're talking about the ice cream.
Yeah. So that 757's due in soon, actually. Yeah, we might actually catch that, because that's only about 20 minutes away. Is it? That was pretty quick then if it came all the way from Tenerife in that time. Unless I'm wrong in saying it's from Tenerife.
Let's have a look what's on the old... Nothing on the arrivals board at the minute.
Ah. Eastern Airways ATR there. I've seen this exact aircraft so many times, like this reg. It must always be the same one they use for Manchester.
Ryanair to Berlin is lining up.
Nice. Oh god, it's been waiting there for ages, hasn't it?
There that long, I forgot it was there.
That's actually that before the intersected departure.
I've forgotten about this one, it's been down there some time. This is the Ryanair departure to Berlin.
That's the one I need, Tom. I need the dairy-free one. Where did you find it?
Dairy-free.
He said the only Chunky Monkey I've seen in the UK was dairy-free. Like,
what?
Yes, that's what I need.
What? So I've had in a lot of supermarkets, they have some Ben & Jerry's dairy-free, like the chocolate
brownie is the one I
yeah.
usually get, yeah.
And the dairy-free one's actually like
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's just as good as the regular one. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. And for those who...
Tesco's in Stockport. Right, we're going to... Right. Stream's done. See you guys.
We're off
Bye.
to Stockport.
There'll be a run on Tesco's Stockport now. We'll all be battling for Chunky Monkey.
A queue of airliners live. Community members outside.
1,500 members and 50 years of unbroken experience. The aim of the society is to bring together people with the same interests and provide them with the best facilities and information.
Apparently, Mrs. Airliners Live,
Airport, airlines, and other
while it's quiet, has got a riddle for everybody.
A riddle? Yo, that's cool.
Right, I'm gonna give it a microphone. I apologise in advance if this is rubbish. I've not been briefed on this riddle beforehand.
I'm excited.
Stand by.
Organised by the society, which I'll go through again shortly.
No, he hasn't been briefed because I just thought about it while it was quiet.
Ah.
Oh, don't put me on camera. Oh, okay. Okay, so this came up at one of my team meeting quiz things, which was fun. And it took us absolutely ages to get it. So, what can you hold with your right hand, but you can never ever hold it with your left hand? So I'm going to pass this back over to Martin because it's hurting my head, but answers in the chat. So what can you hold with your right hand, but never ever with your left hand? I'll leave it with you.
This is a PG stream, ladies and gents. I know the sort of answers we're going to get in the chat. They're not allowed.
Do you know the answer, or is it?
I've got no idea, mate.
Okay, because
I'm even more nervous now. There you go. There's one already. Mr. Paul Davis is in there.
It would be him.
Oh, has my dad just got it? My dad's got it. Yo, dad's.
No way.
Oh, hold on. Which one is it?
Loads of people got it. Check if people just
Well,
Google.
dad's right as well because he said your left elbow. Anything over there, any bit of this. There you go. Like, any bit of this we've said, you can have.
I thought it was going to be a play on words, like it was going to be something that wasn't an object, but.
Well, I'm glad to see that the council took ages working that out instead of fixing the potholes on our road. It's like lunar landing trying to get to my house.
This is why
Yeah.
road workers just never get done in this country. All too busy thinking of riddles.
The next moon rover, bring it down my house. You can drive it up and down my street.
It's bursting tyres.
Give it a
every
good
time.
test.
Right-handed scissors. That's a good one. Enjoyed that.
That was good.
Sus live. We are live, yes.
Yes.
Mr. Sus.
So what?
It's a pretty sus name.
You're also no good, you.
So anyone in the chat recommend rum and raisin? Like, is it actually nice? Because it doesn't sound nice. Like raisins.
Sounds a bit boring, doesn't it?
Raisins and ice cream. Rum would be nice. Like, I like rum.
Just rum.
So I'll
Just
just have rum.
straight rum.
You know what? I just want the ice cream. I'll just have the rum. If I melt it and put it in a glass, then is that then just a glass of rum?
Yeah.
Your left hand. Okay, guys, this explains the delays. There you go.
Just like to put a big shout out to Osham.
I enjoyed that though.
Birthday it is.
We need more of them.
Alright, every big show from now on, Mrs. Airliners Live is going to do one riddle, which is here.
Don't be shy.
Well, you have to think of a better one for next week.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's Mrs. Airliners Live riddle time every Sunday. So that's your task for the week.
Sort you out with a couple of pictures if you want.
And don't tell me the answer
You've got to
before we
make the
come.
effort to come and see us though.
No, we're not doing quizzes.
No, but it's dead simple. Just like little quiz cards in the chat.
No,
Look for a quiz.
no, no.
So, and you know how last time I did a dad joke? I could do a dad joke now because I've actually got one since last week. But I'll actually wait, get that retention up a little bit on the chat, you know. Guys, I've got
in 10 minutes time, Brown Bill's got a dad joke.
I've got a really good one.
Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like and subscribe. No, we're not doing mini quizzes. No.
No, absolutely not.
Which is Messerschmitt Vehicle Open Day.
Let's have a look. So the Qatar is currently at 12,500 feet.
Many of you, well, probably not many of you, but some of you will remember them as the bubble car.
And before that, we've got the Jet 275 passing through 11,000 feet. So we should see that shortly. A Ryanair in first before that.
Nice.
And that is next Friday, the 6th of August. On Sunday, the 8th of August, in conjunction with Cheadle Rotary Club, we are holding a major charity event. Icons of the road.
Right, that's it. I'm locked in for this.
Of all shapes, sizes, and ages.
Guys, trust me, it's actually a decent dad joke. This. It's only a dad joke, so it's not actually like.
Right, come on
hilarious.
then. Get it on. You're on. Picture in picture.
Okay.
Or do you want? Is it that good that it needs full screen?
I don't know.
We'll have a large number of
Right, are we ready?
You know what? I'm gonna full screen for the punchline.
Should I tell it now, or are we gonna wait?
Mate,
Get them viewers up.
don't be shy.
When we hit 1,000 viewers, I might think about it. Okay, right. Every morning on the way to work, a bicycle hits me. It's a vicious cycle.
Airfield operations, engineering, and the airport fire service, as well as a live demonstration.
Look at his face. He's well happy. Isn't
Can we get a yay or a nay for that one, please? Thank you very much.
he? Get them nays in the chat, you band.
Get them yays in the chat with your band.
All of the aircraft exhibits in the park will be open for viewing, with live demonstrations and presentations.
That was good. That I enjoyed that one.
Did you?
Yeah, that one went straight in my notes on my phone when I heard it. I've got a little like folder with a load of dad jokes in.
You've got like one of them notebooks.
I have, but like,
What's my dad said?
that was another one. We'll go on.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, go on.
Where is it?
Oh, there's nays in the chat.
Rum and raisins are my favourite.
What a dad joke that is.
Oh, here we go. So, this isn't a joke, is it? What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs?
Head, a tail, brown, no legs.
Head, a tail, brown, no legs. No idea.
Or a no idea with
Still
no legs.
No idea.
It reminds me of that. If it had no eyes, then it's probably a no idea. I like we just not put the put the answer in. We'll just leave us hanging for the rest of the show.
That's it. And find out next week.
Yeah, let's tune in for the midweek show and we'll tell you the answer when he gets back to us. Oh, is it a 2p coin?
Is it?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. It's a coin, isn't it?
A coin.
No, Jen, it's not a poo. I feel like the quality of our show is going downhill the longer we wait for planes.
Yeah, this is like when we do the midweek show problem where we just end up talking about nonsense. Like just always food related. Tell you what, our chat is pretty smart though. They've got the riddle straight away, they got the joke. Jesus. Bunch of Einsteins in the chat today. Me and Martin are half asleep.
Just looking at the radar, we've got a brief lull now for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then on the radar,
just focus on the pub, please. That's what I'm doing. So what you can see there, guys, in the chat on the screen, is the airport pub. That's where we stream from occasionally. We'll probably be back there in about 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks, yeah, roughly.
I know next weekend you're off skis.
Yes, so that reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, next weekend there will be no show. No show because I'm going down to look after my mum. She's had an operation, so I'm going to go and spend a bit of time with her and help out a little bit for the weekend. So she lives in South Wales, so it's quite a bit of a drive.
Wow, that is a drive, isn't it?
So we're heading down there for the weekend, and I think it's only right that Brown Bill should have a nice weekend off as well, just have a bit of a relax, come back fresh the week after. So next weekend, ladies and gentlemen, no big show. However, there will be a show midweek, Brown Bill, yeah?
Yeah, defo. It'll either be Tuesday or Friday.
Yeah, so just bear that in mind for next weekend, guys. No show for next weekend, I'm afraid.
So I look really dark on my camera.
You do, don't you? Really?
There's always like, it's probably because it's auto-exposed, because the backgrounds, they're bright.
That's what's happening, yeah.
There's always just manually whacking up. Right, guys, we're looking at Southside again. That is the start of Southside. That's usually where we stream from. If anyone is watching the stream from there, give us a wave. Usually there is. I can see a couple of people looking at their phones, whether they're just being antisocial or they're actually watching the stream. Who knows? So that's the start of Southside, I think, anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Around the way is a little walkway. And where the 3 people in the middle of the screen are, that's usually where we or 4 people, sorry. That's usually where we stream from. There is an aircraft taxiing out, an Embraer 145. It's a KLM. No waves.
I love these Embraers.
Yeah, nice, aren't they? Nice and quick turnaround on the KLM. Well, we get a wave. We usually do with KLMs.
Jimmy, I'm afraid there's not much of a clear view, mate, of it. That's the issue.
There's a wave.
There we go. Awesome.
Lovely and friendly, them KLM pilots, and intercepted departure. Just going to hear the sound of this nice and close. Oh, has he gone the right way? They've stopped.
That's where you hold short, so there's something on approach.
Yeah.
You see the red line on the floor? I think that's the only one on that section, yeah? So you won't be able to go past that if there's something coming in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if there's anything on. Is there anything on approach? Or is it just waiting for clearance?
We've got a Ryanair on the way in that's about 1,000 feet, so it'll be that.
Yeah. Awesome. Got a great wave though from the pilot in the first officer's seat.
Tail end going to particularly short takeoff. Just holding Ryanair 3217. Going to land on the second now from Milan.
Flying Architect says, what is the most popular owl in the world? What is the most popular owl in the world? Saying Flying Architect. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what kind of owls there are.
Right, picture time, stand by.
Let's get this Ryanair, shall we? Come in. Look at that cell up there, Jesus. Pretty nasty, that, isn't it? Here we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. KLM's taxiing onto the runway. T-owl. What? There you go, KLM. Setting the timer. And off they go. Ready, get set, go. Great sound from the Embraer 145. One of my favourite features of the aircraft is the winglets under the wings there. Very nice flare to them. The aircraft departs back to Amsterdam. It's been there a couple of times today. I think this is its 6th flight of the day. Not a long flight. And here's that Ryanair that just landed. Giving it the old taxi in. Jet 275 on short final. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate the heads up.
And here we have Jet 2's flight 954, again from Palma. A Boeing 757, Series 200. That is a lovely looking aircraft. Flight time from Palma, 2 hours 21 minutes.
This is beautiful. I love it. These clouds look magical today. They really do. I did comment about that before the show started. I was saying it's a pretty wild day. You had dark clouds, light clouds. You had blue skies in patches. Typical Manchester summer.
Well, sorry, Bing Bong Paul Davis, if you're in the chat, you won't be seeing that picture anytime soon.
Oh yeah.
Wheels down, right on the window frame. Unbelievable. Lots of chances of that, eh?
Hate to see it.
Yeah, wounded. I might, you know what, I'll put it in the VIP lounge for a laugh.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's a point, Lee. Is Mr. Kevin Henry in the chat? The absolute king, quite literally, of dad jokes. Oh, look at that. That's what you want to see.
Head on. But if you're enjoying the stream today, ladies and gents, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And make sure you click the thumbs up as well.
Give us a knock on the door and we'll try our best to answer them. Martin likes a challenge.
Yeah, go on, try and test us.
Looks like 480. So Bill and Ben, make sure you click on the video, click the 3 dots, then click quality, and then click advanced, and then click 1080p.
Do you remember when you used to just press the cog and it'd come up?
And it'd come up.
Yeah,
like, now we've got 9,000 buttons to press. Nice one, YouTube.
Yeah. Trying to make it more simpler.
I do apologise for Jet2 doing this. I did say to you earlier on that we'll see the delivery of Jet2 today, almost certainly. So far they've managed to actually bring in none of those aircraft with the
So is that Harry, is it? Because we were talking about this last week. We didn't know which Bing and Bong it was. So it's Harry. Harry, if everyone's asking.
It's Harry, okay.
Next in is, let's have a look. EasyJet A320 from Luton, and then we've got the Qatar triple, ladies and gents.
Nice. Not seen that for a while, actually. Qatar triple. They usually fly the Dreamliners whenever I'm down here.
Qatar on approach.
We'll be wrapping
Roger,
the show
Roger.
up. We'll be wrapping the show up soon, ladies and gents. Hope you've enjoyed today's show. We'll be live again in a week. If you want to support the stream, become a member or drop a super chat. Hit the dollar symbol and then press join or super chat. Press the join button, you can become a member of Airliners Live, a VIP. It'll get you into the VIP lounge, which is an exclusive club of VIP members. Myself and Martin and all the Airliners Live team are in there doing discussions, behind the scenes photos in action. Martin might put that failed photo in there.
I will do. I'll check it in.
Bit of a spicy one. I usually put behind the scenes photos and videos and discussions, questions and things like that in there. You also get discounts on merchandise. A lot of people forget about that. If you're purchasing any Airliners Live merchandise, especially the clothing, you get a discount for being certain tiers of member. If you press the dollar symbol, then press join, you'll have a full breakdown of what all the different tiers get you. The basic tier gets you all the basic core bits and bobs, and that's premium economy. That gets you all the emotes in the chat, VIP lounge, behind the scenes shows, the tower badge next to your name, and of course a huge shout out from the team here at Airliners Live. Me and Martin have been your hosts today, and Mrs. Airliners Live in the studio as well.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Been a little bit low today on viewer numbers, but it's been a good show all the same.
Yeah.
We are only the second time into the big show, so there are still a few teething issues which we're aware of, but
yeah,
obviously the more we do this and the more the show is ran like this, the better it will become, obviously. But no, we're happy. A much better show today than what we had last week.
I was talking about the fuel savings that you could get with the...
Yes, we have now enabled PayPal payments on the website. If you wish to buy merchandise using PayPal, you now can do.
Yes, airlinerslive.com/shop, or just go to airlinerslive.com and then follow the links.
This is a current engine option for the previous engine, but with the shark bit, so that's going to save about 4 to 5% on the fuel burn. This aircraft water saved a huge...
Fantastic landing there by the EasyJet.
Yeah, I loved it. classic A320 in the Flying Carrot livery. Don't think that's its official name, but I like to call it that. Me and Martin are both rocking the Airliners Live retro red, antique cherry red shirt, which I'd highly recommend. I love this shirt. I think it's such good quality. I wear it far too often these days, and as well as the hoodies. We always have a philosophy on Airliners Live that me and Martin want to be proud of our clothing and products that we sell, to the point where we'd actually use them ourselves regularly, and we do.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen me out and about on the street, you've probably seen me wearing the Airliners Live merch, and not because I'm repping the merch, but because it's just good clothing.
Yeah. Short final Qatar.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's keep an eye out for that. So got the spoilers up there on the EasyJet.
More wheels than you can count on your hands and toes.
Usually would have retracted them by now. Maybe they've and there they are.
Count the wheels now, aren't we?
Right, let's have a look for this Qatar 777.
If that was a backside, that's the next question.
We'll come back to you with the wheels on the 225 shortly. And
Here it is.
Mariah, however it's pronounced, it's actually Dream. It's listening to Dream. The aircraft was originally produced to carry the Soviet version of the space shuttle.
And just landing there's Qatar Airways 777. Operating into Manchester. I've just flown in from Doha, where once again it's 41 degrees. It's always 41 degrees in Doha, even at night.
It's plus 40, definitely. Going back to the 225, there is actually only one of those aircraft in existence, or should I say actually flying and complete. There are all bits of another AN225 in a or a number of warehouses in Kiev where the aircraft was constructed. There's been talk sometimes of them putting that second one together, but it's never yet actually materialised. So not only is it the largest aircraft to have landed here in the world, and probably the largest aircraft in the world currently, I don't think any of the military aircraft beat that. That's not my forte. But there is only just one of those aircraft, and we're now going to find a photograph and count the number of wings.
And as the Qatar Airways 777 taxis the runway, you can see the tail design there, which is of an oryx, which is a desert-dwelling deer. But I'm reliably told from one of my colleagues that there is some in Chester Zoo, which is obviously a lot easier to get to. So if you'd like to see an oryx, Chester Zoo is the place.
I'll have to say, I've been to both Doha and Chester Zoo, and the only place...
And Raman in the chat just saying, thank you very much for the show. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. And to everyone today who has tuned in to watch today's broadcast from Manchester Airport. We've been live from the Runway Visitor Park. Come down, enjoy a nice day out, ladies and gents. Huge shout out to the Aviation Society for allowing us access to the commentary tower, the studio. And it's been a fantastic show today, ladies and gents.
Yes, just seeing the Qatar 777 arrive. They're huge engines, the biggest engines you'll find on an aircraft in the skies today. GE90s.
And we've got a few more technical issues to iron out, ladies and gents, but we will do, as always. And as we mentioned earlier on, there will be no show next weekend. We will return for the big show the weekend after. But Andy will be back next week with a midweek show, so make sure you tune in for that.
You can just see a small lump in front of the tail on that particular aircraft, which is the Wi-Fi.
Thank you, Sue, just saying it's been a great show, and Kirsty saying thank you for a great show too.
Just to follow up, as we promised, I'll have 32 wheels on an AM225. 32.
David, thank you very much for the $5 super chats. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Dave. This is a Ryanair first officer, just gives us a wave there. Happy to be on the stream. And have a safe flight, all those aboard the Ryanair flight. We never did get a wave from those on Southside. What a shame. Should give them one last chance.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Where are they? Where are they hiding? There they are. Give us a wave if you're on Southside, if you can watch the stream. I don't know if they are.
I don't think they are.
Thought he was wearing an Airliners Live shirt.
Oh, imagine. You zoom in, he's got the merch on repping.
Airliners Live. Red, antique cherry red shirt. He's not. No wave though. I just feel like they've waved and then like we've panned away just before they can react.
No, we've tried that before, I think. One of the main ones was when Wayne was Southside and they were over there and they were in the chat saying, oh yeah, we're here, come and zoom in on us.
Yeah.
And we're trying to find him and it turns out he's wearing a camo jacket. No wonder we can't find you.
That's so funny. I remember when we were here, when one of the 747s were retiring, and Ken was live down there. We could see him streaming.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, and it started raining, and you could see him burying himself under his jacket with his with his camera, and Sarah next to him with an umbrella, having a wonderful time. There's a few more people there as well. Another red. Is that the same guy? The red shirt. Don't mind people watching from here because it's quite GDPR compliant when you're this far away, to be honest.
Yeah. Unless you walk around town looking like a giant heat haze, you're pretty safe.
Okay. Well, there's your opportunity. It's a lovely place, Southside, though. Especially when they're on 05s. It's a great place to be. I think this Ryanair's rolling. It is. And they're off. Ryanair 73. All right. Should we wrap it up then?
And then wrap up today's show then. Nothing else coming in. Just having a quick look on the old map. It doesn't look like it. So there we go, ladies and gents. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. So yeah, I know. You're over on Southside and someone moons you because they know you're on camera. Yeah. What's going on with the old exposure there? There you are. Hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gents. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. It really does help the channel out a lot. A huge shout out to everyone who's donated today, and also we've had a couple of new members as well, so thank you to those guys. Big welcome to the VIP club. And whatever you're doing for the rest of your Sunday, ladies and gents, we hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.
Yeah.
But for myself and Brownville, there he is, just grabbing himself a drink. We will we'll see you on the next show, ladies and gents. Midweek show. When are you thinking, Brownville?
Probably Tuesday, I'd say, or it'll be Tuesday or Friday.
Tuesday or Friday.
Depends. I'll have a look at the traffic, like what movements and weather as well is a big factor.
There you go. We will keep you up to date. As always, guys, keep an eye on the Facebook for any updates. We'll be posting videos as well on there and also on our YouTube channel. If you're a brand new VIP, make sure you join the VIP lounge as well so you can see the failed picture attempts that I've taken today. And we'll be back for a big show in 2 weeks' time, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed it. We've been Airliners Live. Take care. We'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now.